I'm going to measure this angle, and remember the angle when you measure it, you're not measuring how long the rays are right here. That's not what I'm measuring, because if I shorten that ray right here, I still have the same angle. What I am really measuring is how far is this ray away from this ray, the distance, the space that is between them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a half protractor, and I'm going to take the half protractor, and the first thing I am going to do is set the protractor on the vertex of the angle. Now that I have it on the vertex or the corner of the angle, I'm going to take this bottom of the protractor, not the bottom here because my numbers don't start here. My bottom start with 0. So I'm going to find the part of my protractor that starts with 0 and line it up on that line. Now when I did that, notice the center of my protractor is not at the vertex, so I'm going to move it over. I'm going to check my center of my protractor is at the vertex. My line is starting with 0. Now, I have a tool that will show me and measure it perfectly. You can see that it says 0 degrees right now, but since you won't have that, you're not going to use that. I have two sets of numbers. I have an inside set of numbers that start with 180, and I have an outside set of numbers that start with 0. Well, think about when you measure something. Do I start measuring with 180? No, you start measuring with 0. So I'm not going to use this inside number. I'm going to use the outside number again because it starts with 0. I'm going to follow the line up. And I can see it's in between the 20 and the 30. It's not on the 30 exactly, so it's 1 before the 30. So I'm going to label this 29 degrees. And again, what we're measuring is how many degrees is this first ray away from the other. So I'm going to check it right now. Maybe it will work. I'm going to check it to see if I measured it correctly. Oh, see, not doing so good. Measure it. And I got 29 degrees, so I'm correct. Now, again, you don't have a way to have a fancy protractor like mine, so you have to check it another way. Well, let's think about it. I called this ray 29 degrees. Well, does that look about 29 degrees? I know if my angle would have gone from here and straight up, that is 90 degrees, and it's definitely less than that. So 29 is a realistic expectation. It's called an acute angle because it's less than 90 degrees.